Yep. It did. The tanker just burst into flames, a couple of loud bangs while firefighters were working on it, and then the flames. Let me flip around, show you what we're seeing right now. It just happened so suddenly. We do know one firefighter had to be treated just now. This really happened just a few minutes ago. Just take a look at these flames, and a lot of these flames now spreading over here to the grass. Firefighters are trying to put out this fire right now. They had just removed a body from that fuel tanker when all of a sudden we heard some loud bangs and then this truck bursting into flames. Firefighters racing quickly to get away before starting to put water and foam onto this tanker right now. Again, Highway 16 shut down right now. We do know one person died from this crash. Now obviously we have a lot of flames being spread right now along the side here. Just giving you a few seconds just to see. You could probably hear, let me just take 1 second to stop so you can hear a little bit of the crackling of the flames. And right now, firefighters working to put out. We do know that they went over to treat one of the firefighters after this explosion happened. We're going to keep a close eye on this, and hopefully we'll be able to get some of these flames. Again, firefighters do emphasize that people need to stay away from Highway 16, and they're urging people just to stay away and keep away from here. For now, reporting live in Lincoln County, Brandon Goldner, WCNC Charlotte. That's right, Bill. They were getting ready to drain fuel. They actually were telling us, so 4 o'clock hour, I was telling you about how I could not show you the tanker because they were in the process of removing the individual who was still inside this tanker. About a few minutes after they removed the body from, this was about, I would say, 5-10 minutes ago, that's when we started hearing some popping. We knew they were going to start draining the fuel from this tanker. They were telling us to start pushing back, which is exactly what we were getting ready to do. All of a sudden, in it seemed like less than 5 seconds, heard a bunch of pops, then all of a sudden these flames coming out. And this was a lot of firefighters still surrounding this area. There was a lot of yelling in the radio for people to step back and step away. Let me flip her back around again and just show you a little bit more as this black smoke continues and as flames continue to burst through along this truck. But it was really just a few minutes before they removed the individual from the truck till these flames started to pop. It is, and we do know that Highway 150 is one area that they're telling people to divert to, as well as another area, Optimist Club Road. When I was coming up from the southern part of Highway 16, coming up north through here, Optimist Club Road was the area that they were detouring people. Highway Patrol has effectively shut down this entire stretch of the highway. They say this is probably going to be several hours, especially now as they're having to deal with these flames and deal with cleanup from some of the fuel leaking into a nearby creek that is right near St. James Church Road. Thank you. God.
I heard it when it happened.
Yeah.
It just sounded like somebody shut the door.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, editor, can you guys start rolling on the shots I got from this, the initial
Guys, we're gonna have to move it back.
Hey, can you hear me? Okay, I'm trying to hook it up so I can feed it directly out of here. Would not be a bad idea to get the helicopter in here. I keep hearing more little pops, and I know there is gas on the creek here nearby. Oh God, look at that. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, get the helicopter up. It's rolling down the creek. It's got to be rolling down. Yeah, I'm hearing stuff, and it's further and further away from me. I'm moving to a position where I can get power up that. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. Real bad down here. Yeah. I got thick black smoke coming from the woods. What? Yes, I am. Yeah. All right, bye. Hey man, live view is up. Can you see me? Really? See it? Yeah, you gotta tell me before we do that, don't go anywhere because what you're seeing now is nothing compared to what I'm gonna hook up. So don't worry, I'm just moving to another place. Mind your way.
No, you're good. Hey, tell him I won't be able to finish 5:30 package right now. At
right back here. I exited here on Highway 16. That tanker truck right back there. One person died in that crash. They were able to get that individual out before the fire started. And I want you to take a look at the top of 9. You can see how far it extends. You see Killian Creek. Part of that creek now on fire in this area. This was just a simple accident scene for a while here. As a matter of fact, I was nearby shooting a video when the crews told me back up just for safety precaution. And all of a sudden I heard a sound like a door closing across the street very loudly, and I want to take you to what I saw. Suddenly there were flames up. There were firefighters running everywhere, moving trucks, getting them away, backing us up. Some of that video is shaky because I'm on the move at this time. I suddenly get this thing stabilized, and you can see it flare up again and again and again right over this tanker, hit the grass in the area, and at one point I could actually hear.
Well, Bill and Vanessa, the fire has gotten under control. You hear all the time firefighters talking about things going from 0 to 100 so quickly. Right now, this is the tanker. Let me flip back around and show you. It was really just in a span of a few minutes where this tanker that appeared to be fine, firefighters were able to recover a body that was inside of there. All of a sudden, the tanker started hearing some bangs coming from the end. Look right here just now, we started seeing some flames coming up right now. This is obviously going to be something that's taking, wow, look at that. This is just, we thought this, as I was saying, we thought that this was going to be under control. Now all of a sudden we're seeing these flames coming up once again. We were out here just waiting for firefighters. They said they were going to start cleaning up the tanker as this was going on. Right now, let me just show you real quick. As I said, firefighters starting to run over here. Again, going from 0 to 100, these flames starting to pop up just so quickly. We were told to pull back from this area because they were starting to clean up the fuel, starting to clean up the flames, and all of a sudden we hear some bangs, and then you can show the video that I showed you guys earlier, just flames started erupting. A firefighter actually tripped as he was running away. He is okay. Thankfully, no other firefighters have been injured right now as a result of this crash. One person has died. They were able to recover the body from that vehicle. We know a second vehicle is involved in that. Fuel leaked into a nearby creek. And if we can go back to my live picture right now, firefighters are once again racing over here to contain the flames. And right now, we're just waiting to see how long it's going to take for them to control these flames. And hopefully this will be controlled quickly. Highway 16 has been shut down at this time. Bill, Vanessa. Thank you.
Oh, my God.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just gonna
outbreak of a brush fire
Yeah.
on the north side of the.
Let me hold on. I think he's getting
Yeah,
set. I
you're
want to
good.
do this all at once, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to get some back. So I know that one firefighter was injured. Is he okay?
He's fine. It was actually one of the fire marshals.
Fire marshals?
He was actually
Which
fighting
one?
Rodney Emmett.
Who?
Rodney Emmett.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's perfectly fine. He's like
Good.
walking. He's sitting over there talking right
It
now.
looked
So he's
like a
good.
minor injury. It didn't
No,
look
he
very
just
big.
he just got kind of drug around.
Okay.
No injuries. He hadn't been transported. He's actually still out here working. So,
Good.
so y'all just tell me where you want me, and
All right. Let me know when we're all set.
test.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Give me 1 second.
Hey, I'm about to get sound right now with
Thank you, sir.
PIO.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'll focus that shot. How's the audio sound? I know we're all bunched in together. How's the audio sound?
Thanks.
Okay, this is Ronnie Roan.
We'll see what
Guys, let me know when you're ready.
Yep. All right. I have to
All
go.
right.
Bye.
All right. Yeah, Ronnie, what can you tell me about what happened out here?
About 3 o'clock this afternoon, the Lincoln County 911 Center received a call for an overturned tractor trailer on Highway 16 North in Denver, right here at St. James Church Road. Denver Fire Department Pumpkin Center initially responded to the overturned tractor trailer, in which they discovered a fuel spill. EMS, local sheriff's office responded as well. They did transport one patient from the second vehicle involved in the accident, and there was one confirmed fatality from the driver of the tanker.
This would have been just a traffic accident, and this would have been a traffic issue until we had that thing ignite. What do we know about what happened here with the flames?
Speaking with our emergency management, they think that it was a arc from the tractor trailer that sparked it. We had lines in place, we had staff in place just in case that this happened, and they're fighting to get the fire contained and completely stopped before that they offload the rest of the fuel that is on the truck at this time.
Okay. So there were people in place when this happened.
That's correct.
I imagine this changes a lot of those variables that existed before.
Correct. With us calling in, we had to call in outside resources from the North Carolina Emergency Management, the Regional Response Team 7 out of Charlotte. Their team is here. We've got out-of-county Catawba County Sheriff's Ford Fire Departments here, and several Lincoln County Fire Departments teams are here as they're managing staff over there, trying to keep these fires knocked down, get them out. We've also got DOT, Highway Patrol here on scene, working to make sure the scene stays safe and we get this contained, because it looks like we're going to be here for a long while.
Talk to me about this, about trying to now work on this cleanup. This cleanup is going to be massive.
Correct.
What do we know about how you even begin something like that?
We've reached out to DEQ, which is the Department of Environmental Quality, and they will be working with our local emergency management to ensure that, like, the woods that are on fire and the creeks where the fuel spill leaked into, making sure that maintains everything's quality, make sure there's no major issues with it. But until the fire is completely out, we can't really do any moving of the fuel or anything that's still on the roadway. So that's going to be the time-consuming portion.
I assume what caught fire is that sheen that sits right on top here. Is that what happened?
As far as we know, yes, sir. But the fire marshal will be investigating that further, but we believe that's the cause.
How volatile is something like this? I think we look at it, we can't see the gas, so we don't understand. How volatile is the situation?
I think the concern would have been with it being under pressure, but because it wasn't under pressure, we got lucky.
Yeah. When you say under pressure, you mean
Contained to the
in one spot.
Correct.
The container not being compromised.
That's correct.
I take it that's what you mean by
yes,
under
sir.
pressure. Do we know what sparked this? Because all of a sudden, it was just like.
I mean, with the mechanics and electronics, I can't really speak to that, but they just know that it arced and caught fire, and then they're in the process of containing it now.
What, if anything, can you tell me about the impact that we know this has had to this area?
As of right now, we don't know of any outlying major impacts besides traffic. This is one of the major thoroughfares for Lincoln County, so anything coming out of Mecklenburg County, Catawba County goes up and down 16. So it's a very busy roadway, and until it's open back up, they're going to be diverting through Highway 73, 16 business.
Ronnie, one more question, just the emphasis on people to stay away from here.
Correct. I mean, just for purposes of traffic and maintaining safety, the fire department's doing everything they can to maintain the scene, but just to be on the safe side, making sure that they have ample space and time to do their job and to keep the citizens of the county safe. We're just asking you to divert and stay away from the area.
All right.
Thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate you.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
Let me get this thing lowered. Hold on 1 second.
It ain't much, but hopefully it helps.
We'll take it, man. Thank you.
I don't know
so
which one's
much.
which.
Well, mine is the.
Yeah, yours. Hang on
mine
one
is
second.
the bigger one.
Let's.
Yep, it's mine. Yep. There we go.
Oh, whoa. Hang on 1 second. There we go.
Yep. All right. All right.
Thanks, sir.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Your name?
I'm Eric. You were out here lifting when this happened?
Well, we were
Do you mind if I get a brief interview with you? It'll take just a second or so. And it's only going to be the footy side of the part with
Okay.
eyes flash.
So,
What did you think looking at all this?
well, the main thing, I was hoping the tanker wouldn't explode.
Yeah.
With all the fuel it has on there, it's hard to tell how much damage it could have done. So, we're lucky that they got it under control right now. It's just a small fire, but.
Now, I know from my standpoint, I hear these warnings all the time. I mean, they always come over and they go, hey, if the worst could happen, we may need to back you up. And they did it today.
Yeah.
They said, we're probably going to back you guys up about 50 yards. You probably have heard this too. Have you ever been around a situation where this happened?
Well, I never thought it would happen. You know, we work around it all the time. Just like being right there, I wouldn't be worried. That's the first time I've ever had one ignite like that. So.
What was it like being there when it did?
It was an adrenaline rush, so you feel like running.
Yeah.
But luckily it didn't happen. It wasn't that big. Didn't turn out to be that big of a deal. It probably helped with a lot of cleanup. We went ahead and burned, got rid of some of that fuel that was laying on the ground.
Let me ask you now, logistically, you were ready to pick up probably, I guess, in 3 hours or so and keep moving?
Picking up the truck shouldn't be that much trouble once you get the once you get the tractor over the guardrail and pull the trailer back a little bit. But the main problem is getting the fuel out of the truck and getting it safe to do that. Because, I mean, as you know, it wouldn't take but a spark to get it going.
Yeah. All right. Do you have a phone number I can reach you by if I have any more questions?
Yeah. It's 704 530 1984.
I thank you, sir, for making time for me, man. I appreciate it greatly.
No problem.